Hi Cancer, and welcome to your weekly reading for the week of July 24th to the 30th. I am excited to do this reading for you. This can be a reading for any Cancer placement, or if you're just drawn to this reading, if you're a cross-watcher and this reading is resonating with you, then take what might help you or inspire you or bring you new perspectives and leave the rest behind. All right, let's look at the cards. Let's see what the cards want to say at this time. They don't want to say anything, seems like. They don't want to speak. We're just going to give them a little bit of patience. This one, Two of Cups in the reverse. All right, I mean, this is already a card that might call for a little bit of patience when it comes to people surrounding you, when it comes to close people surrounding you, when it comes to love, when it comes to close connections. The Fool card is a very nice start into this week. So I think you're very open-minded, very open-hearted, and very positive coming into this week when it comes to maybe a new fresh start energy. Maybe you're coming into this week with a sense of new beginnings, a fresh start, not being weighed down by any problems or problems from the past. So that's a very nice, positive, fresh, open energy. Some people might not be able to really relate to that. That's how I sort of see it here. With the Two of Cups in the reverse, I think you and your imagination are just very limitless at this time, and therefore not everybody might feel that. You might not be on the level with everybody here with the Two of Cups in the reverse. The Two of Cups in the reverse for me is a card where we're maybe not on the same wavelength, maybe not on the same frequency, as people want to call it, maybe not on the same vibe. So this is, of course, a very, very high-strung, independent, super open-minded, imaginarily strong energy. So the Fool is a very strong character within his imagination. He is really limitless in his imagination. So that's a very powerful creative source, I want to say. And I think you might be visualizing something also through this week when it comes to money, maybe when it comes to really materializing things and bringing things into the present, into the now, into reality. So this is not just a Fool. In this case, it's not just oh, I'm imagining things and I'm just like in this fantasy world. I think it's a very smart tool to really actually manifest things here, imagining things, imagining possibilities, open yourself up for possibilities, even though other people might not be with you just at this point, at this time. Because the Ten of Pentacles is really saying you have a very clear picture here that is very realistic. The Pentacles speak about realistic things, about things that want to be brought into reality, want to be manifested. This is earth energy. So this is real. You can touch, you can smell, you can taste. It's not just like thoughts or emotions or things that are underneath the surface. This is something that is really manifesting itself. This is a product of your work. This is of value. This is something you're building and you want to build. So it could really be that you are finishing up a project here with the Ten of Pentacles. If it's a work-related thing, it seems like it's a work-related thing. With the Page of Pentacles, it could also be learning, evolving, learning new skills, learning new qualities, maybe really learning how to finish up a project, maybe learning by doing, learning by producing something, learning by making something happen. This is all Page of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles here is a really beautiful card this week to work on your skills, work on your qualifications, work on a sense of or on advancing your skill set when it comes to manifesting money, health, wealth, same thing, and physical resources. So the Page is learning and opening himself up to learning, to maybe go into education where you learn skills, or maybe how to handle resources, how to handle them in how you respect resources, how you handle them in a respectful way, how to not waste resources. And he's in the process of really learning more about that. So this week is a really great week to open up to learning and to actually have great results by the end of the week. In a larger sense, when it comes to relationships, it might really also be a picture that you're trying to draw in, that the Fool is trying to create here of what do I want to manifest actually. How does the thing, how is this thing supposed to look? How is this image supposed to look? How is my life design supposed to look? And the Fool, I think, has very open mind to really gather ideas. As I said, maybe not everybody would be on board with you or not quite get it, but I think this is very realistic. This is not just like being up in the clouds. It doesn't seem like it with the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, that's beautiful energy, Cancer. So let's look at relationship situation, how this might play out in a relationship. This can be any relationship. It doesn't have to be a love relationship or a romantic relationship. It can be, you know, a friend, a co-worker, a boss, a family member. So let's see. Queen of Cups in the reverse. All right. We need more context. This could be another water sign that you're dealing with. You could also be dealing with your mother. Wheel of Fortune. I want to pause here for a second with drawing cards. The Wheel of Fortune is saying, well, okay, I'm at a point right now where I really need to let go of control of things, and the universe is really working for me. I've done everything I'm supposed to do so far, and now I have to kind of take my hands off the wheel and let the wheel turn by itself. It is still in your favor. It's turning in your favor if it's upright. It is really bringing you closer to your path. It's bringing you closer to your highest development. It's bringing you closer to your higher self. So this is a card of growth, a card of stepping into a higher, I want to say, level of doing things, maybe breaking a pattern, or through repeating a pattern, kind of unlocking a new stage of experiencing things. Because we live in cycles and we do experience the same things over and over again, but we can maybe react differently. We become more aware and we might be able to step out of a certain routine or a certain pattern that really binds us. So this is what's happening here with the Wheel of Fortune, and it is all happening by itself. It's not like you don't have to actively really force things with the Wheel of Fortune. With the Queen of Cups in the reverse, it could really, I don't know, it seems like it could be a big theme with a motherly figure or a mother that might be in a kind of a overly nurturing or avoidant emotional energy, one of the both. So it's a person who is either unstable with their emotions or is either way unstable with their emotions. So therefore they either over nurture or they under nurture. So it's out of balance. It's in the extremes with the Queen of Cups. And emotions could be out of balance. This doesn't have to be a man, a woman. It could be also a man, of course. Somebody maybe who is carrying a lot of mom issues and might have a hard time really mothering themselves as well, or being gentle, being kind to themselves. For you, for some reason, this helps you really grow. This does help you grow with the Wheel of Fortune, because maybe it could be a part of you as well. These relationships readings can be just a part of yourself that you're realizing, you know, balancing something out a little more. This could be same-sex relationship, of course, if you're a woman. So, okay, Knave of Pentacles, yeah. Therefore, same card than here. Therefore, they are kind of not able to make a change right now. And it seems like you're seeing that that's for the best in your case. So they might not be able to really offer you something more stable, something more of substance here with the Knave of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, this looks really like it could really be a little pathological that a person here is, you know, just really having serious psychological things going on and therefore are just not available emotionally. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Well, okay. I see. This is really about, this is a connection I think that should teach you right now to, and that's a hard lesson or an important lesson for Cancer, I think, in general, because you are the nurturer, you are the mother of the zodiac, you are the person who is pouring into people and is really feeling alive by nurturing their surroundings. This is a lesson in establishing more emotional independence with the Nine of Cups. For both people, also to understand, like, I'm not responsible for your feelings, you're not responsible for my feelings. That's difficult, especially if it's a mother figure, of course, because there is a strong bond, there is a strong reliance, there is a strong interdependency, I want to say, for some people. And it's often, you know, no mother is perfect. We still haven't fully understood the process of unbonding, and even though psychologists have their theories, still, you know, every child is different and every mother is different. We don't know exactly, we don't have a handbook. This is exactly what you do and then the kid turns out fine. It's just not what's happening. So everybody has their individual story, but this is about feeling dependent, I think, on a motherly figure or on a person who is lacking a sense of self-love, and therefore you maybe want to nurture them, which is, you can try. I mean, it's not going to make you fulfilled, I tell you that much. With the Four of Cups in the reverse, we already have that energy here with this. This is not fulfilling, in a sense. I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to do, or I'm taking on something that I'm not supposed to take on, and it's not very balanced. So Nine of Cups is a good card, though. This is a very positive card. So I don't want to, you know, go into too much of a negative direction here, because the Nine of Cups is very positive for everybody involved. It's really learning how to be more grown up, to be more emotionally independent, and it is a card of wish fulfillment. So maybe by getting more into this sense of giving yourself and not relying so much on the outside when it comes to feeling okay, you could really establish a good situation here with a person, or a better situation. And this is, as I said, the Wheel of Fortune, this is for your higher development, for your growth, for your this is really part of your soul path that you're supposed to take, that is going to take you to a different level of really coping with things and really reacting to things in your life. All right, so let's look at the oracle cards and what they have to say. Oh, interesting. Flexible between worlds. All right, it seems like the situation, yeah, is supposed to change. Even if you're not feeling the connection here with the Two of Cups, also in the reverse right now, this might be part of the change, you know. Staying flexible, staying a little lighthearted, staying not too stuck on a certain situation, and give it some time, and really let go maybe a little bit of the feeling of being right is, I think, is probably going to be helpful here. So this is a transition phase. Just know that this is not permanent. This is a transition phase. You're transitioning from one darker or more gray part into a more colorful part here. So that's a good thing. With the flexible card, I'm always also suggesting, if you are into yoga or any kind of stretching, that this would be good for your body, because it's also good for the psyche and for the mind. I think when we keep our body flexible, when our mind becomes stuck, then often it's good to go into the body and start there, and maybe loosen up some stuff that's stuck. So yeah, that's what's coming through. All right, Cancer, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.